pure.
Hey guys, welcome to my platinum walkthrough of the Surge 2. So in this walkthrough, I'm going to be showing you how to get every trophy in the game. I'm not going to be doing all the side quests because they're not required for the platinum trophy, but if you want you can do them and just use this guide just to tick off the trophies as you go along. So the Surge 2 is a primarily melee combat game. I'm going to be picking a female character because I picked a male character in my other playthrough. So yeah, there's going to be several trophies that are going to take us a little bit more work than others to get, but as long as you follow this guide exactly, you'll be able to get every single trophy in the game and get you that platinum trophy. Now, I myself have already got the platinum trophy, so I know it pretty well, and I'm not going to be missing anything. There are missable trophies. Well, technically no trophies missable because you can pick them up in New Game Plus, but it's going to save you a hell of a lot of time, you know, not missing these trophies. So just pay attention when I tell you that the trophy is missable. Make sure to, you know, do what I do exactly, and also you can make backup saves, which is going to be an important thing we're going to use, especially for getting the at the end. There's two trophies. There's two endings, and using this backup save system, you can get both of them with just one playthrough. Because you make a backup save for PlayStation, because I'm on PlayStation, I'm not sure how it works for Xbox, but I'm sure you could Google it. PlayStation, when you're in the home menu and hovering over the Surge 2 icon, you press options and then upload your save data, and then it creates a save data on like the PSN that you can download and overwrite again. So we use it as a sort of trick to yeah, basically put us back before the last boss in the game, because this game automatically saves all the time. Okay, now after you kill those enemies, up here talk to this dude. You can't open the door at the moment, so we need to get our exo rig, but this is a missable trophy. This Benjamin dude, it's the only side quest that has a trophy. So this first boss is pretty easy. What you're gonna do is just keep your distance and go for head, attack his head. Oh. So like, keep your distance. After he attacks, get like maybe 2 or 3 hits in and run backwards. He's going to do 3 swings. Yeah, I mean, this boss is pretty easy on the first playthrough because you do so much damage to him. But yeah, if you die, don't worry, just keep trying and head back. So we're going to head to this med bay, our first med bay, and we're going to unlock our first, well, our only exo rig.
Installation in progress.
And the med bay is like the sort of hub. When you die, you end up back at the last med bay you used, or the entrance of the area if you haven't used a med bay in an area yet. And it's just going to explain how to upgrade your core power, which is like your level, and you can use it to upgrade your health and your stamina. Health and stamina are the main ones we're going to be focusing on. You can also use it to construct and upgrade your gear.
Rig installation complete.
Alright, so for me, okay, there's audio logs you can pick up and listen to, and they provide sort of background story things. There's going to be some audio logs in one area that we require for a trophy, but all other audio logs we don't need for a trophy, so it doesn't really matter. So we attack the right arm to get the weapon, and you hold square to cut. and cutting the arm gets you resources and material. It costs a battery, and you build up batteries by attacking, and batteries decline as well, so we're going to equip this spear. If you're playing this game for the first time, this probably seems a bit overwhelming, but it's you get used to it pretty fast. It's quite simple. You just need to have a go at it, basically. So, enemies are all a certain mark. So at the moment, these are all Mark 1 enemies, so they're going to drop Mark 1 resources, Mark 1 weapons. So open this door for this guy. That's all you need to do. Tells you to meet him at the evac camp, and he gives you a key card. Now if you want, you can jump over this way. Oh wait, yeah, jump over this way, and there should be some tech scrap. Yeah, which is basically like the currency. It's what you use to upgrade your gear and upgrade your core power. So open with the key card, you get this weapon. You got to collect 50 weapons in the game. If you're just playing normally, you will get this trophy quite easily because there's so many weapons in this game. You don't need to worry too much. So what we're going to do is, this is the upgrade screen. You see how we can upgrade our weapon. It goes from 79 to 92 damage. We need 3 Mark 1 alloys, and you get that by attacking the right arm of enemies. If you've already got their weapon or armor, then it turns into tungsten alloys. Seeing as we've already got this weapon, we get tungsten alloys, and then we can reset the enemy by just going back into our med bay. So it's how we farm armor and weapons, is by cutting limbs. And there's a trophy for crafting 20 armor sets. So we're going to be cutting limbs when we can. Okay, so here we can upgrade our spear, and it does 92 damage. To upgrade our heals, we need to attack the head, and they'll drop implant circuitry. There's a chance. Oh, okay, didn't get the cut. Yeah, I'm probably if you play this game for the first time, I recommend crafting some armor in this area and upgrading your heals for the boss. The boss isn't too difficult. See, there's like a chance, and then yeah, it didn't drop it, but oh well. There's no armored enemies in this area, so we want to move forward to this area. This guy's going to close that door. Pick up some. Okay, so you definitely want to equip this. It tells you which direction the enemy's going to attack from. And if you're into blocking, hold L1 and you use the right analog stick to directionally time, and there's a trophy for blocking 30 enemies. I recommend yeah, basically blocking enemies throughout the game. I'm not very good at blocking, so I don't really use it, but you're gonna have to block to get that trophy. It's only 30 enemies, so it's not super difficult to get. Now we're gonna see this monster thing. So we can go on here and grab a item, and I think there's an audio log, tech scrap. No, there isn't. Okay, and that opens up a shortcut.
This facility is under attack.
Hold X to sprint. And this is the first boss. You may want to farm some more levels or whatever There's no specific way you need to kill him for the trophy, so if you want you can just attack his weak, unarmored arm. To get his weapon, I think you cut his right arm on this Mark II weapon. So actually, yeah, there's no need to attack anything other than his weak arm for trophy wise. It's up to you though, you can try and go for his version 2 weapon. Basically just keep running in a circle, running to the side, going for a few hits, back out again. That drone's going to attack you, but if you're running sideways it's not going to be able to hit you. Yeah, this boss is relatively easy. You just keep running to the side and attacking every so often, and there's really nothing you can do. Then you hold square to get the cut, and that's the first boss of the game. Relatively easy once you get the mechanics of how the game works. How the combat works, it shouldn't be too difficult for you. So we head up this way. We need 10 of these for a trophy. As we progress through the story, you'll just get them automatically. So you press triangle to use your drone. And we make our way through here.
Can you hear me?
Okay, there's a trophy for getting a headshot on an enemy, so you grab that, and also for cutting the different limbs, the 5, torso, head, arms, both legs. So we want to use our drone to do that early in the game, because that's when the enemies are weakest, and this will be the easiest time to get that trophy. Alright, cool, so now we're going to progress into Jericho City. This is the main sort of interconnected part of the game. All the other areas branch off from this city, and I'd say this is the largest area in the game also. So in this first area we're basically just going to be killing a few enemies, leveling up our character a little bit and leveling up our gear, and then moving on to the first sort of the first level area, so to speak, of the game. Okay, cool. So if you don't do that, but if you run around this thing, it can be a little bit tricky. There's, I believe, some tech scrap. I know there's some sort of item. So you press circle to bank your tech scrap. You press circle to bank your battery into a heal. Now this is Warren. Doesn't really matter what you say. This is a side quest.
I might tell you what.
He can give you some advice here. And he's gonna run off now. Oh no, he's not. And unlock this med bay. You'll notice that people's other characters, other players can spray paint stuff on their on the wall with one of the drones, and they usually leave tips, like someone left there some tech scrap down here, so grab that. Alright, okay, this guy's still Mark 1. Yeah, so we can block and that goes towards our trophy. We only need to block 30 enemies